We're just doing a quick run through primarily for Danny since he wasn't there for the last one. And,
Oh, guys.
I'm short.
No.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, well, is it going to? Yes, it is. Oh man, that looks good. That looks clean.
Yeah, this is.
I like that.
Which, like, your financials are really good.
Is there any way to hide this?
I think so, yeah.
Sorry. But I remember what he really said, he wants us to get more people involved, not just one person. He was hoping by this Saturday, we get 10 organizations.
Like calling people.
Or people that we could talk to, and
we get 10 saying that they'll be willing to try it.
Yeah, but like actually calling people, like not just like researching and like calling them and seeing. Because he's like, it's kind of not good that you only reach out to one guy.
Okay.
So that's for sure something that we need to.
Yeah, that's something that like, I'm on it, but we gotta work as a team because like, I mean, they're probably gonna be wanting to talk not only to like the sales director, but also to like the engineer. Because
Jake or Chloe or whoever.
Because I mean, they're gonna want an explanation about like, oh, how are you selling me a ventilator for $5,000?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I can like break down, oh, like this is our technology, but like you're gonna want someone technical. Can you, that you guys know, can you kind of compile me a list?
Yeah.
That like, it's just something to start like reaching out to?
Yeah.
Not only is it very, very different disciplines of engineering, we have electrical, mechanical, biomedical, computer, but we also have business people that are thrown into the mix as well. So very different people coming from very different backgrounds, all trying to work together on the same goal, and being able to get everyone on the same page has been a very useful skill. I'm sorry, I had to think about it for a second. It's been a very useful skill to have, to be able to bring a lot of very different people together on something that's going out in the world and potentially saving lots and lots of lives. That's what we're here for.
I did that yesterday. I couldn't find my mask and it was on my face.
No, fair enough. I've done that 95.
Thank you, Tommy.
I've probably watched every single episode of Shark Tank at least 3 times. Me and Chris just love entrepreneurship. I mean, Chris mowed lawns starting out, and I enjoyed working at a frozen yogurt place, and that's what got us hooked on, not in a selfish way, but we gotta make money and it's fun.
I love your tagline. That is so good.
Okay, that,
need a favor, call my neighbor.
That was your advice. Get a good tagline.
Boom. I love it, man. That is so good.
What me and Chris have found through our companies is just the satisfaction of working hard. And if we can give that to other young people who are trying to start out, that is a success for MyNeighbor.
Thank you
I'm
very
really
much.
proud. I'm really proud of you guys, especially, I mean, man, you guys have come a long way. I mean, you guys, yeah.
Thank you.
Very excited for you guys.
Yeah, are you going to class or were you doing? Did you
Um,
drive here?
yeah, I can take you somewhere if you need me to.
Oh, you guys have to crack.
Oh, that went like 100 times better than I thought it would.
I don't need a keyboard.
I can put the keyboard over here if you don't want.
There you go.
Wait, do you have a pen?
Now, I always have pens. It's something I never handle. But how much you paying for it? Because it's not used every day. Those are expensive pens. Be careful now with me. Be careful.
I'm so sorry.
Because it was sign checks only.
You'll just look like your arm rests up.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. That doesn't count.
The biggest issue I think that we ran into was realizing that because we're setting it up internationally and no one is there currently, it's very difficult, specifically in a place like Guatemala, to get our data and to make sure that it's accurate and to make sure that we can find all the information that we need. And then another challenge that comes along with that is the fact that
Man, I'm telling you.
We don't
We don't speak Spanish.
any Spanish.
Yeah.
So that's challenging as well because sometimes you find articles, but they're in Spanish, and so a lot of it needs to go through Marcy. And and we're trying to take as much work off of her shoulders. So that has been an interesting challenge. The launch was a really big part of why I decided to do the entrepreneurship major and things like that when I decided to come and pursue my higher education here at ORU. So it kind of was it wasn't just a no-brainer. It was not an option for me not to participate. I knew that this year I wanted to serve someone else's vision and kind of be part of their team rather than leading my own team. Trying to be on the same page is challenging at times, but
we're learning from her.
fun.
She's the one with all the background and
Well, no, we
pushing. We're pushing.
We learn
So
from each
we're-
other.
So
yeah.
it's a great experience.
Sometimes I wish I could be in someone else's brain for a day. You know? It really would be. Well, because then I would understand how Nathan would think, for example. Or you, which I don't know if I want to know. 20 minutes, then I'm out. I'm like, whoa,
Well,
so much happening.
There's so much happening. It depends. It depends.
I actually say that all the time. I'm like, Nathan's the one on the team who only talks when he needs to. And like, it's every time you say something, I'm like, that's such a good point. Like, we should.
Yes.
Take a picture of this lady just in case one day she become president somewhere. She have high heels. That's not even fair to me.
I do.
We've had a long product journey. The first product was measuring the diameter of the cup. Then it became about how we can do that more effectively and efficiently, and that solved 80% of the problems. But I still couldn't solve a few things that really was going to make the business work. And because of that, one day I was just, God, like, we need a final design, help us out. And then God was like, boom, like, here's this completely new idea. And I'm like, like, it's just very, because I kind of had to throw away what I already had. So it was like very humbling, but at the same time I was very grateful because it solved everything I wanted it to solve.
Wow. Perfect. Look, I got it to work.
It feels like we have a great idea, but it feels like there's a lot of little hurdles we have to get through. And if I can just get through them, I think we have a good chance to even win. But, there's a lot of things we have to get through.
Give me a hug.
I mean, it works.
I love hugs.